Hi everyone, this is Apurv, and today I'm going to tell you how to pace your speed up to 80 words per minute by doing a little bit awareness. Listen, friends, you don't need to be worry about downloading any software or just purchasing any software of a typing because only what matters is attitude and not skill. So just by getting the nuances of certain principle, you could actually pace up your speed up to 80 words per minute. Now, some of the principles or rules which I'm going to tell you have to be very carefully listening to it. Number one thing is that you should be very much aware of the fundamentals of typing, and the fundamental thing is finger position. Now, everyone isn't aware of the finger positioning of typing, so you just have to do is just going to the Google and type finger positioning of a typing, and then there you will have certain images. Or if the images doesn't appear on the screen, you have to just click on the images and you will going to see a keyboard having certain images of finger positioning, and the keyboards are being printed with some encapsulated colors. For example, a color is being printed with blue color, and B color is being printed with green or reds, like this. All these colors are being printed over the certain keys. So you have to be very much aware that these colors will show the finger position, and in the right or the left side there will be a hand having a color shown in each fingers. For example, this little finger having a red color, and this finger is having a blue color, and this middle finger is having a red, and this finger is having a green color, or the thumb is having a blue color. So with this you could correlate that whatever the colors are shown on the keyboard of the images, you have to strike the color of that finger. So when you know the finger position, now the next step is just to having a practice on the three lines of the keyboard. First one is ASDFGF, and the upper one is QWERT, and the last one is ZXCVB. After doing a ample practice for 15 days or 20 days, the next step is just to have a certain depth or a certain way that you should know what are the ups and downs of the keyboard. If you get that trick or get that way by which you know the X is down, A is in the left extreme, and Q is on the upper left of the extreme, and simultaneously if you will practice this, you will be able to know the depths of ups and downs. Because whenever you type a word like a science, SCIENCE, you will be utilizing three of the lines simultaneously. So what happens is we do a practice a lot for each line, but when we encounter a word in which we have to type a word which requires three of the lines or two of the lines, middle upper middle lower, or sometimes upper middle lower simultaneously, in that situation we are unable to just cope with it. So by this exercise you will be able to know the depth and the way by which whenever the word comes you will be able to just map up your mind and will type a word. Now what the next step is? The next step is a very uh, important step, and you need to just practice this step. Everyone just makes fun of it. I've just seen in certain videos in which a person is saying that you have to practice this exercise, and everyone in the comment section is just going to boo him by saying it's a very childish kid, is it will not help. But I will say that this exercise is very useful because it has all the 26 letters, and when there is all 26 letters simultaneously in a sentence, you will be able to make all the finger positioning practice at the same time. So I would suggest that the sentence quick the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog is a very crucial and a very important exercise which you have to do it for next 10 days. And when you will be able to do that, just try to do it in a speed. Sometimes you may make mistake or you lose some words, but don't worry about it happens. Ultimately or eventually you will make it. Now the next thing which I'm going to say is that if something like a addiction you are getting in a typing, that's a very good thing. While doing practice in typing, if you feel like having an addiction by this exercise, then you should realize that it's a very near that you're going to pace up your speed. Lastly, the next step is, after making a practice on that exercise, quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, the next step is just to go to the exercise or online test typing test site like AOEU site, in which simultaneously many word comes across, and in 1 minute you have to type. So if you will be able to typing those words within a minute, but there should be a one rule that you should type those words by looking over the screen and not uh, over the typewriter. If this habit you will develop in the starting, after getting the making your finger positioning and doing a lot of practice on the quick brown fox over the jumps right over the lazy dog, still you will be seeing that you will be able to type only 20 words or 18 words after so much practice. Don't get worried, it's a very good sign, and you will be getting one step ahead to pace up your speed. So I would only suggest to all the viewers that whatever I told to them, just follow them, and within 2 months you will tell me that your speed is 75 or 80 or 81. So friends, best of luck and follow whatever I told you, and after getting a success, please give me the feedback. Bye.